October feels like action, and action in the right direction. So yeah, I have this like big part of myself that I have been afraid to show, which is the psychic part of me that feels like is the way somehow, somewhere. And it's scary because it's an art that is shamed a lot from people who don't know what it is about and people who don't believe you have something to give in that area to the world. And unless you're like very robust, I don't know if that's the word in English, but unless you like really tough, it's going to really hurt your feelings, especially if it's something new that you're trying to explore. So you're trying to build a confidence about it, and bringing people into that realm can really discourage you and really hurt you basically. So I am really trying to walk in that direction because since the beginning of 2023 I learned some things about me through a teacher that I respect a lot, and she told me things about myself, and I believe her, and I try to start exploring me that has apparently psychic abilities. So it took me a while first to just like how do you say this in English? Wrap my head around the idea that I have something to give to the world and I have psychic gifts. I have been, since my spiritual awakening in 2019, I have been like envious basically to people who had gifts, because I was like, I wish, I don't. And so just like wrapping my head around, I don't know if that's the right way to say this expression, but yeah, coming to the place where I accept the fact that I am a psychic, I am a medium. Apparently I'm also an oracle, but that sounds so cocky. Yeah, it sounds, I don't know. The more it goes, the more I feel like I should probably not say it like this to people. Should not be like, yeah, I'm an oracle. What? Yeah, I should stop saying this. But apparently I am, and I'm also clairvoyant, claircognizant, clairaudient. Meaning I hear, I see. I think I'm also clairsentient, but I don't know about that. I feel like the sentience is like the less developed for me. I can hear more and see more. My clairvoyance is like the most developed for me personally. But with visions that I see, I can also hear things. So it depends, honestly, it depends. But yeah, I mean, my teacher gives me so much. She gives me representation, first of all, because she's also an oracle and she channels for a living. And that's really what I want to do. You know, when you like go back to the space where you're asking yourself existential questions like, how am I gonna make an income in this life? What am I here to do? And what do I want to do in this life? Like, how do I want to spend my hours? The way I look crazy though. Anyways, then you start asking yourself, what is effortless? What do you enjoy doing? Where is the fun? And for me, the fun is really into helping others and being of service in that area. This is so effortless. Like I can sing so effortlessly. So I'm really trying to make my way in that direction. Although it's scary, although it's new and an unknown territory. But yeah, it's just scary. I've been feeling like it's been a transformative time for the longest, basically, especially in that last half of 2024. There have been so many shifts, and it's even difficult to try and put your finger on what is actually transforming, what is actually being rebirthed, or what is the new that is coming through. It's so hard to just put your finger around what's actually going on. And that has been my life for the past few months now. Few months, yeah. The whole summer, and now we like starting the fall. Yeah, I wanted to come here. I don't even know why. Right now, I'm in a situation where I have family members in my business, literally where I live. So it's just difficult to try and have my privacy where I want to express myself as this psychic person that I am without having people in my business, basically. Even though, hello. But it's different. I feel like when I talk on the web, like when I express myself on social media, it's like a trust that you have on the fact that your content is going to find the people who's going to hear you, not just people who know you and who's gonna listen to you. I'm not into this whole thing about, yeah, your friends need to support you or whatever. No, if it's not your thing, don't force it. I don't even want this energy of, I know you, so I'm gonna support. No, if you're not with it, don't do it. I don't even need it. I trust in the fact that whatever I create is going to find the right people, basically. And I don't need the extra stuff that are basically fake because you're not vibing with the content. You're just supporting because you know the person. Ew, I don't like that personally. I don't know, I am opening myself to the new, basically. I don't want anymore to hide myself because I have become so good at hiding myself. So good. Especially when you're an immigrant. It's like you become a professional in shape-shifting and people pleasing. I'm 34 right now, and I feel like it's time for me to tell my story. I feel like I didn't talk about myself too much, or talk about my story and the lessons that I got from the things that happened to me, or the choice that I made, and all of these things. And I feel like right now I have the foundation, meaning my essence has been cultivated enough for me to take any backlash, basically. I don't know yet, it depends also if it's super rough and super mean and all that. I don't know how I'm going to react, but I feel like my being and my essence is strong enough now to put myself out there and be ready for whatever, basically. And yeah, I feel this urge of telling my story. And then also on social media, especially on Instagram, I have been blocking basically all the ways for people who know me in real life, who might not vibe with the direction that I'm taking. I've been blocking those people to like see my growth and my unfolding and all of these things. And right now I'm like, it's time for you to not care anymore about these things. And it's time for you to just be in your energy and your frequency and let the people join you or leave you, basically, or judge you or whatever. This energy of not giving a fuck, basically, or minding your business, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. And I want to document this process, and I want to not overwhelm myself in editing too much, trying to package stuff the way people are used to eat stuff, like consume content. And I'm such a perfectionist, and I also learn about marketing and all of that. And so it's like a mix of all of this. So when I create a piece of content, it's all of these stuff that are influencing the way I'm going to show up, basically. By the way, my teacher in 2023, she told me to do this. I mean, I didn't follow her advice, but I feel like now is the time, and it could be interesting to let people know me, basically, and just be myself. Even though, I'm a very private person. I don't like the spotlight, and that's so paradoxical with the fact that I know that I have to be visible. I know. But yeah, it's also a journey of letting go and letting God, basically, and trusting that this is the right direction, this is the way, and yeah, keep walking in that direction so that things can unfold for me. Yeah, I'm starting this journey with a lot of humility, which is part of me anyway, and I'm trusting, which is uncomfortable sometimes because I am a recovering control freak. I like to believe that I healed myself a little bit. I still have like residue from it. But yeah, I'm trying to shift and to actually be brave enough to get to that next stage of my evolution, of my transformation and my presence in this reality, basically. So yeah, that requires courage. So it's like, I don't want to, but I want to. So it's time to be brave, yes sir. So yeah, if you're feeling the vibe, welcome. October feels like action, and action in the right direction. Okay, see you soon. Action in the right direction.